Hey guys, today we're going to do a short video of removing the sound deadening out of the truck. I got some dry ice and we'll go see how that works. So I'm going to go out in the garage and first thing I gotta do is put this thing back down. I was working on the brakes. I got 5 pounds of dry ice. Alright, so I'm sure you guys have seen this before, maybe not, maybe. There's dry ice. Stuff's really cold, so we're gonna put some gloves on. I got some welding gloves here that I'm gonna put on. And I'm gonna go ahead and put all that in the bucket. So there you go. Some sweet facts right there, man. So, I don't have any alcohol, but acetone will work just fine to mix in with that. All you want to do is, because acetone does not freeze, will not freeze because it's got a lower freezing point. I'm going to spill it everywhere. Than water. And I think dry ice is like -70, so I'm not sure what the freezing point of acetone is, but it won't freeze, so we can make like a slurry or more like a snow texture. That way we can spread it better. So I'm going to go ahead and mix that around. Alright, so that did not work like I was expecting. It didn't really break up. And I guess I didn't really mix it good enough, but it's somewhat working. The acetone's sitting in there, kind of like a pool, actually. So I got my infrared gun here. And if you can see that, there we go, -60 degrees. Yeah, that's cold, so don't touch that with your hands. So I'm going to go ahead and scrape a lot of this off here. We'll let it sit for a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and scrape some of it. And then we'll move to the other side. So there we go. We got some of that scraped off back there. So the way to do this, the best way to do it, so let it sit there for a little bit. It doesn't really take that long. Let the ice sit there, move the ice to a next spot, and then go ahead and scrape that off. That way you're not mixing in your sound deadening stuff with all your ice. So then keep moving along. As you can see, I think I may have put a little bit too much acetone in there, and I'm not going to be able to move that very well. So I'm just going to keep moving along here. I'll show you how easy it comes up. Alright, so here, I don't have a paint scraper, but that works better than this, but just, it's one-handed, just comes right up. Just like that. Did that one-handed. All that came off. Let me tell you, I did all that back there without any dry ice, and it was not that easy, so definitely helps. This was 5 pounds of dry ice. It cost me $9 at my local welding supply store, so yeah, 10 pounds would probably be enough to do. I'm going to see if I can get the rest of it done with just this. So alright, so here's another trick. You let it sit there for a while, you'll hear it just sounds so much different. crack it all up there. just like that. Comes right up. So wax and the hammer, and you're good to go. And there's no residue at all on this side, so definitely I would spend more time putting more dry ice on, and don't mess with it, because then you end up having all that residue that you have to get off anyway. So definitely worth the money and time to just do it right from the beginning. Alright, so what I did over here, I put the dry ice down right here, and then I poured some acetone over top of it, and it definitely seemed to work a lot better. I think what happens is the liquid then sits on top of the sound deadening, and gets a better contact than just having the cubes sit on there. So definitely the more you get it crushed up and sitting on there, as you can see in some of these spots here where the acetone is still, it's more or less, it's bubbling on top of the sound deadening. Can't remember that word. Yeah, it's cooling it off better, it seems. Penetrating better, because over here I had it sitting over pretty long. I mean, it could have just be the spot too, but over here it didn't come out as well. I had it sitting on there for a long time, so. And this spot was sitting here for about a minute, and it came right up. Just a bunch of wax from my hammer, and it actually didn't even use the scraper, and it came right up. So, all right. So, another thing. Make sure you're wearing your safety gloves, of course. Probably should even be wearing a face mask if you're going to be using acetone, because now you have splashing acetone. Acetone, now it's negative 60-degree acetone, so you don't want that on your face. So here we have 5 pounds. Got me pretty much that whole floor, this floor, and this floor, the whole thing, on 5 pounds. That was $9 and change. So I already did all that back there by hand without dry ice, but I think with 10 or 15 pounds, so $30 of dry ice. I would definitely spend the money and do it, because then you don't have to worry about getting all that goo up and stuff. And the more you have, you can pile it up on the sides, and it'll just work a lot better. So yeah, definitely it works. Using the acetone seems to help as well too, getting it better contact to the sound deadening. So it's working, and we'll have to come up with a way to get rid of all the rest of the sticky stuff that was left behind. I got a few ideas, but we'll see. So I'm going to finish this up here, and then I'll show you what it looks like at the end. Alright, so here we are. Everything is removed and cleaned up. This side came out really good. Didn't really leave any residue from the adhesive. I still got some more removed right there and right there. I'll get some more dry ice for that. Like I said, I only used 5 pounds to do this side and that side. So I got the rest of this little stuff up here. I did rub some acetone on it, and I just took a little scraper, scraped it up, and then a little Scotch-Brite like that takes it right off. So yeah, easy as that. A few techniques. You can see that side's all done. So yeah, hammering after you well, first put the dry ice down on there, crush it up as best as you can, and then, oh god, man, tired. Crush it up as best as you can, and then dump it down onto the floorboards for your, oh my gosh, I'm losing it. Wow, sound deadening, there we go. Sorry about that. Where your sound deadening is, yes. And then I dumped just regular old acetone here. This stuff. I think it helped. Like I said, it got some better contact. I've seen other people do it, and they make like a mix it up in a bucket. I guess you could do that. I was not successful with that. Probably all depends on how you get. If you get blocks of dry ice or cubes, the cubes didn't want to break up that I had. So I'm sure if you had a block and you mix it up really good, it'd probably work pretty good. So, yeah, that's step one. Let that sit, move it around, hit it with a hammer. That seemed to work really good. Alright, now I messed that last clip up because my camera's being weird. I was saying, step one, put your dry ice down, your isopropyl or acetone, either mix up in a bucket or dump it right on top of the ice. Seemed to work out pretty well. Then I just hit it with a hammer. That worked out really well, especially in metal must flex underneath it and it just picks right up. Worked really well. A few spots I used a screwdriver and a scraper to get the tighter spots up. It came up pretty easily. It was really nice. So definitely, I would definitely not mess around with doing it dry or warm. Get plenty of the stuff's pretty cheap. Get plenty of it, build it up, and save yourself the hassle of trying to scrape off all the extra residue. I said a whole bunch of other stuff, but it didn't record, so I forget what I said. Yeah. I think that was it. The car's coming along. Hopefully I can get it done soon. I gotta finish. There is nothing back there. I gotta finish some sheet metal on that. I don't think I really showed you guys much of the car. I got this cool wing on here now. Check out our stickers. So, yeah, I'm changing the rotors out in the back. I broke a caliper off last event of last season that I need to repair. I actually have some rigged up here, front calipers on the rear with some 328 convertible rotors, dual mass. Works out really well. It's kind of a weird setup, but I don't think anyone else really runs it. But for the handbrake, works awesome. Yeah, I gotta get the doors back on. I will be doing a tutorial on how to install over fenders. I haven't done a set on a sedan yet. I've done a set of felony forms on a coupe. But if you follow Instagram, you can see that car. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Mostly cosmetics. I think I said in another video. Motor staying stock. This car is just going to be the party car, I guess I call it. Just something reliable. That's always going to be there. If you guys are interested, I will do some more. Well, I'm going to do some more videos anyway, but have any questions on what else is on this car, yeah, let me know. Ask away in the comment section. It's awesome to see some of you guys are messaging me, asking me how to do some stuff for wiring. So I'm available on Facebook and Instagram. Skid Lab on Facebook. Instagram is skid_lab. I'm gonna try and help you out with everything I can. I enjoy doing this stuff, so this camera's doing a weird thing where it wants to stop recording after a certain amount of time, so and then don't pay attention that it's not recording and I keep talking. So I think I was saying about my shirts, white background, black lettering on the darker shirts, and then white shirts will just be black lettering. We'll be coming out with some more eventually. I said in another video, we screen print our own shirts. So we can do whatever you want. So if you guys have any ideas, that'd be cool too. I know we're still building a fan base here, and but everyone that's watching, you guys are sweet. Keep support up. That's awesome. Check our big cartel out to order t-shirts. Order some stickers. I got them everywhere. I have them laying here. And I have Cheez-Its, which are sweet too. Yeah. I'm all messed up because I forget what I was saying. So, I guess that's it for this video. One more thing I wanted to say. I think I'm going to be doing a weekly video additional to my other uploads on progress on the truck. I'm going to do like a tips and tricks video, either tips pertaining to E36 or BMW, weird things that I learned to get different parts out on these cars. Also tricks on just random things like jump starting your car with a drill battery. That probably will be the next video you guys see. So yeah, just subscribe so you see the next videos that come up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.